watching Shador handle all of that stuff while learning a whole new scheme. These other guys have all had to pick up new terminology and new schemes very, very quickly. They've had to adapt and pivot to different.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. He said Shador has to pick up a new scheme very, very quickly. One point, Stefanski runs the same type of offense as Pat Shurmer. Where the Pat Shurmer or Coach Cole's at right now? University of Colorado. Who's the quarterback at University of Colorado last year? Shador Sanders. So Stefanski is off of Pat Shurmer's coaching tree. This lady don't know what she's talking about. Again, what else? She said that Shador has been in the office for so long. I'm gonna tell you this now. Shador has 7 different, or ever since high school, he got a different offensive coordinator from then until last year. People don't realize Pat Shurmer was on the staff 2 years ago, but wasn't the offensive coordinator until almost the season over because they took the play call duty from Lewis, the old offensive coordinator now in San Diego. So again, Kevin Stefanski is from Pat Shurmer's coaching tree. They run the same offense. And guess what? Shador ran a simpler, I guess you want to say, more of a college type of offense that Kevin Stefanski runs in the NFL. She has not done her research. She's talking that bull jive. And this is what we get from people like this that don't really realize what's going on. And they're just talking out their ass. Now let's let her finish. I said Shador Sanders had him for 1 year, and the previous year, the first year in Colorado, it was Lewis. I always forget his first name. So she's wrong right there. She needs to get her shit together. His dad was his head coach. He had Dion don't call offensive plays. It is Dion hires the offense coordinator and the offense coordinator calls plays. So she don't know what she's talking about again. Again, he had 7 different coordinators in I think from freshman year high school all the way up to the senior year. He had multiple, and y'all can fact check me on that, multiple offensive coordinators. Again, he probably already knows more of Stefanski's offensive system. Why? Because Pat Shurmer, again, Stefanski is from a Pat Shurmer coaching tree. So this lady don't know what the fuck she's talking about, and that's just what it is. And she just try to slander and give an excuse why she likes Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett over Shador Sanders. Don't sound too. It's just her favorite person or her favorite quarterback. And I know for a fact she just don't like Shador Sanders. So that right there, another receipt. And for y'all that know, that follow CU, that no, Pat Shurmer runs the same offense as Kevin Stefanski, but just mild down just a little bit because so the college kids can get used to it. But it's the same routes, the same calls. God, this is like
Big dog learning new tricks for the first time, whereas all of the other guys are very used to change. Take Dylan Gabriel alone. He's probably had guys to different coordinators having in his college, and the funny thing is he hasn't been scared or remembered or anything about it because, like, to me, I'm just looking at how can I listen? And we know that Joe can a channel or some type of news will get out on the Sanders family. If she hasn't heard it by now, she's just not paying attention because everybody knows that Shador had multiple offense coordinators and has played in a bunch of different schemes. So and had a lot of change before. What he's trying to say is just because he transferred so many times, he had to pivot most of the time. Again, Mary Kay, I'm gonna let you know. Do your research, your journalist, your beat writer, whatever the fuck you do it. Understand this. Dude, before you say something about somebody, please check your receipts. Because your receipts, your math is not mathing to nobody in this area, especially when you come talking about Shador. I know that. And I'm not a beat reporter. I into content because I love to do it. But you know, Miss Mary Kay, whatever your last name is, Cabot, whatever the hell your name is, and your research. You're talking out your ass right now, and that's what you're doing right now. So come on now, and I know you heard it, and I want everybody to know. Don't say shit until you can back it up. Don't say something. Stop believing rumors on these people, or just not just Shador Sanders in the Sanders family, but just everybody. And that's the reason why some people hate the media, because y'all just saying shit just to say. Let's just be all honest. As a former football player and baseball player that's been in locker rooms that, was this is we shoot the shit that y'all don't know.
half the time y'all don't know what you're talking about. You're just speculating. You probably didn't know that because you didn't do no research. You were just favoring Dylan Gabriel and Kato Pickett because you want them to win. You don't want to see Shador. You don't want to see that dude. Is it race? I don't know. But it feels like it when it comes to Cleveland fans. I'm just being honest with y'all. Because that right there, you didn't do your research. You just said what you got to say, just to say it. So with that, I'm just saying, do your research, fellas. Us, and I know a lot of contact.